I wanted to talk about othering today, as I mentioned it in a previous video, and it's something that can have a direct impact on a person's sense of belonging and therefore their performance and productivity. One of the ways ethnicities used to be categorized in the Western world was to divide people into two groups, white and non-white. And the problem with non-white was that it suggested that white was the norm, the standard, and that everything else was the exception. Today, we would say this is an example of othering. Othering is where we treat a person or group as different from, alien to oneself, or outside the norm. For example, in the UK, there are more white people than black people, but to be black is still normal. To make a black person feel like their ethnicity is abnormal, different, or even exotic is to other them. You can substitute black in this example for female, LGBT+, disabled, indeed any other characteristic you can think of, where the characteristic is being highlighted as not the norm, and the person on the receiving end is being othered. We know that a feeling of belonging is created by an inclusive environment. We also know that belonging impacts positively on retention, engagement, and probably most importantly for businesses, productivity. So by extension, it's easy to see how a culture of othering, people being made to feel that they don't fit, that they're outside of what is deemed normal, undermines any sense of belonging, and therefore has a negative impact on a company's bottom line.